Raelene Rorke is a global shaper. What does that mean?
Global Shaper is a community of the World Economic Forum. It means it's a group of young people in different cities doing work on the ground.
How did you become one?
So you get nominated by a Global Shaper before you. In my case, it was by Vuyo Jack, who is a curator he started the Johannesburg Hub. And then you go through a recruitment process or a selection process through an interview and so on.
Is it Johannesburg Hub? How many are in it?
There's about 20 of us in the hub, and every year some people move on and we bring in more people. So yeah.
What are you going to do if you're a global shaper?
So every Global Shaper community kind of sets up their own mandate. So depending on what your city needs, in our space we saw financial literacy as one of the key things, or functional literacy as one of the key things. So we're doing projects around that. The Abuja hub might be doing stuff on lighting or solar heating. Every hub sort of sorts out what they feel like their city needs, partners up with different partners in their city to make it happen, and roll up
An age limit?
Leaders between 20 and 30 years old, and generally a hub will be made up of young people from different spaces of influence.
And people who want to become global shapers, would they have to knock on your door and say, please nominate me, or can they nominate themselves?
So sometimes we call for entry. So I'm the new curator, which means lead of it, and we'll say, okay, we need a few more global shapers, so we'll advertise and people will come. So sometimes the nomination is not the thing. Sometimes, you can kind of, if you see entries are open, you can come in and apply.
And how much time is it taking? Because I know you're a busy person, you've got a full life. What is a global shaping or global shaper responsibility?
It's a tricky one. Everybody who's a global shaper is always busy because they're awesome and doing amazing things. So we have a mandatory a meeting once a month, for example. And then if we're in the middle of a project, we'll have project teams. And we just try and be clever about using each person's space of influence to make sure the project happens. So it mustn't be too far off what you do on a daily basis. And that's how we make it happen. But it's a tricky one. We're always trying to manage time around it.
Raelene Rorke is a global shaper at the World Economic Forum.